Now that Captain America Brave New World is out, let's talk about some of the best and some of the worst moments from the entire movie. It's my vid, I can't miss. This is your spoiler warning, you have been warned. Off rip, hands down, without a doubt, the reason you're buying a ticket to go watch this movie, the best moment is every scene that involves the Red Hulk. And really, this entire action sequence was worth the price of admission. As unbelievable as it is that a normal man could fight a Red Hulk, they show some pretty creative ways on how he's using all of his Wakandan tech, Red Wing and everything to help him out. It reminded me and was probably inspired a little bit by the Age of Ultron fight between Iron Man and Hulk. And it was just pure, unadulterated comic book action. I don't care about the realistic nature. It's a giant red man. And I'm not gonna lie to you, Sam stabbing him with one of his wings and then using the kinetic energy to explode the Red Hulk was fire. But dog, one of the worst moments is how he ends off this fight. It is so bad, corny, and goofy. If Sam had just started saying, hey big guy, sun's getting real low, unironically, that shit would have been funny. But it is in character with Captain America. He talks him down by reminding him about Betty Ross, his daughter, and how they would always be by the cherry blossoms. Dog, there's this wide shot after he turns back into human form. The visual there is horrible. Another one of the best moments is that Top Gun Maverick inspired fight scene around Tiamat Island. I'm not gonna lie to you, I was kind of hooked. Now the VFX are a little spotty, but I don't know how else better you can make it look. And it reminded me a little bit of when Iron Man took out those F-22s in Iron Man 1. Nostalgia +1. I'm kind of mixed on the introduction of adamantium because it's cool that they introduced it, but they never really do anything with it after it's introduced. After they save that little vial that the Serpent Society took. They could have teased Weapon Plus program, but no. I'm sorry, but everything involving Giancarlo Esposito Sidewinder was trash. Not only are those obvious reshoots, you can't convince me that Anthony Mackie and Giancarlo Esposito are in the same room having that conversation. They did my go Gus Fring dirty in this one. One of the best moments about this movie is Anthony Mackie as Sam Wilson. He just brings so much damn charisma to Captain America that we haven't really seen in the previous movies. And you can't just help but cheer on this good man. I think that's important values to have for Captain America, even though the story doesn't really feel like it belongs to him, it should belong to the Hulk. I still appreciate that they kept his character intact. But with that being said, dog, they fumbled the leader so bad. I like the creepy design choice of having like his brains look deformed, but his head was not massive enough. We needed more head. And they didn't even give him his powers he's supposed to have. Just invented mind control. With that goofy ass song, bro. There's a shot at the end when he gets arrested when I'm just like, oh my God, this looks horrible. At the same time, I was kind of disappointed we didn't get the mustache and also that he didn't retain his intellect. But I get it. It's the first time turning into the Red Hulk. Hopefully it won't be the last. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think the late great William Hurt might have been a better Red Hulk. Another one of my favorite moments is how we get a role reversal from Civil War between Ross and Sam Wilson, with now Ross in the raft behind bars and Sam talking to him about how he's gonna be doing better. Which leads me to the best cameo in the movie when Bucky shows up to show Sam support. I love that. I love them. Their relationship just feels real. And look at Bucky, he's a congressman now. That takes me to the cameo that I did not like. The Betty Ross cameo just felt weird because one, we haven't seen this character in 15 years, and two, she's talking to a character that's supposed to be her dad who was recast, with Anthony Mackie in the background watching him the whole time trying not to laugh. Now, the leader's entire plan is also one of the best, but also one of the worst moments. Like, I do think it's interesting that he was the one who helped Ross become the president. Everything he was doing was just to get back at him and show the world who he truly is on the inside, the Red Hulk. I thought that was all great, but why the fuck did he turn himself in? That whole scene was just terrible. It also looked just really bad. The bro made mind control possible, but he can't figure out to send this information out to the press instead of turn himself in? I told you we needed a bigger head, more head. And finally, I don't care what anybody says, we got a Mexican Falcon in this movie. This shit means something to me.